Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode I accidentally allowed this faction to fire. I did not intend to. I didn't think they would fire quite as quickly as they did, but they absolutely fired quickly, and we are going to need to do something about that. Now, where are our armies? Right, these guys are on their way over, and we may actually... Oh, we can land here and get ticking war score. Wait. This has it? These didn't have it before. I restarted the game. This is great. This is really, really good. So we're definitely going to land on Crete here and get that ticking war score. Fantastic. We're now going to come down here, of course, and this army will get raised up soon enough. So that's fine. We'll get that going, and then we're going to hit this guy as well. So how long before this does get raised? 3 months on that. Cool. These guys are fighting their rebels. I love it. And we do have another faction brewing here. What is this? Liberty? We will acquiesce to the Liberty faction, and we'll just accept their demands. That'll be absolutely fine. So we're going to re-embark over here. There's that Liberty demand. We'll go down to High Crown Authority. That's fine. For the time being, that's completely and totally okay. So we have sufficient troops over here now. I'm going to group these together, and we need to find where the war leader is. He is in his capital. Okay, we'll go slow siege that. In the meantime, of course, we are landing up here. And this will be a relatively fast siege. Fantastic. Ticking war score will go on our side now. And they're just heading on by. This seems okay. Cool. So we may as well come up here and siege. And we now have 11% war score. That's perfect. Now, how long will this siege take? Allegedly 15 months. We can definitely put this guy in. And I'm going to split off some soldiers here. I'll split off that many. This guy, I want this guy to be in charge here. We're going to come over and fight this force. And then these guys will have the siege commander. Cool. Okay. After this, we may come down and fight these forces. We'll see. The forces in Jerusalem do need to die eventually. Okay, so we catch this force. No problem. These are now coming back. There's a lot of sieges that the enemy is working on. And that's fine. Max of 2 years left over here. But we're making decent progress. I would absolutely love to chase this guy down. I'm not convinced that we can catch him, but that's okay. Checking in on our siege up here. These guys need to resupply. We could hit Italy. Okay. I'm going to divide this in half. And we're going to resupply these forces. So they're currently here. I don't want to siege this back. That slow siege is pointless to us. We're just going to come back over this way. We'll take a bunch of attrition, unfortunately. Would we be better off coming this way? Well, at this point, we're going to take the attrition. And he might be running at this siege force. I would be. So that's fine. Cool. So this siege will finish up here. Very shortly indeed. There we go. We'll split these guys up and split these guys up. They're going to reinforce, but the supply limits on here aren't going to be great. So we're going to have to leave this island fairly soon. Okay. This is a ridiculous amount of attrition right in this area. We're not going to do this. We're actually going to walk down over here and fight these guys if we can. We have a pet dog, and it is nose-wise. Fantastic. These guys are embarking here. Can we catch them? The answer is a definite maybe. Yes, we can indeed catch them. Fantastic. 18 months left here. Let's check in on our status up this way. Yeah, we've regenerated too much. We need to group back up and maybe come attack these guys. Maybe attack in, like, Italy? I'm not sure where we're going to attack yet. They're heading up this way. Let's embark for now, and we'll see where we want to siege next. Cool. More people are trying to claim our throne. Hilarious. Yeah. I'm thinking Epirus. So we come in over here. Cool. 16 months left on this siege. And we are just kind of bleeding out down here right now due to attrition. It's a bit of a problem, for sure, but we can split up and then split again. Or actually, we could just split up like this and slow siege. It's not great, but maybe we'd get those capped fast enough. It's definitely non-great. 10 months. Okay. We'll see how that ends up going. We've got 14 months here. So this siege is already over. We're going to make our way down over here and continue to grab territory. They managed to get a siege completed. That's unsurprising. Cool. Now they're walking in here. We're going to abandon this siege and just group up here. We don't want to lose this siege progress. That's for sure. So we're going to head up here and maintain our siege progress. I think all of our troops will remain here for the moment. Cool. 1.1 per day, and I want a siege commander here for now. Cool. Max of 7 months left there. We definitely want to come up over this way and continue to siege. And is he actually going to attack us here? No, he's not. There's no way. Cool. So we're getting some desertion events here. That's not too bad. 6 months left on that siege. How's our siege up here? It is done. So we're going to move in over this way. We're at 52% war score right now. We did just lose some sieges. But if we get some good captures here, then this siege will end the war. If we get good captures, like his heir or him himself. He is still in his capital, so that should be fine. This siege is now complete, and we will continue to move up. We're at 58% war score here. And this will net us at least 15%. Bare minimum. 3 months left. And he's fighting his rebels here. I love it. 50 days left. Our siege up here is now done. And we will head over here and continue to siege. And come on back over here. 40 days. Before we can find out if this is the end of this war or not. 20 days. No, we didn't get good captures there. That is very sad. So we're going to split in half here. And move on down. Now, unfortunately, we have to split again if we want to resupply. So we'll do that. We definitely need to resupply in this area before we move on. We're at 77% war score, and we're at 78% from the cap. or towards the cap. Okay. We do have ticking. And we'll just spread out here and resupply these guys a bit. And then we'll come down here and here. And we'll bring these guys down to be a little closer, just in case. We gained a level of fame. That's nice. We're above our vassal limit as well. That's fine. Okay. We're now at 80%. I think we're going to fight these guys here, which should be fine. We should win that. And we will definitely want to get a siege commander here. We have one, so that's good. We'll slow siege there and resupply up here. Our merc contracts are expiring. Cool. We won the siege up this direction. We want to continue to siege. We're now at 94 to the cap. So this siege will get us capped. We can get another 6% from occupation. And now we can come in and either fight these guys or deoccupy some of this territory. That's the plan here. Okay. This siege is going nicely, but it's also not relevant at this point. So we're going to head on down. And we should easily win this fight. They're very spread out here. And they don't want anything to do with this. Cool. 96% war score. Let's head on up. And ticking could get us there, or this battle probably, almost certainly this battle will get us there. Okay, so we're heading in. And they're leaving. So the siege would get us there. Of course, ticking is only 1% away at this point. War's over. We end this right now. Demands are enforced. Troops are disbanded. So that is handled. No problem there. So at this point, we need to check in on these guys. We should no longer be truced with them. That's good. There is this faction that's going to go away, of course, and eventually we're going to need to jump up to absolute crown authority. We don't have the prestige for that right now. This guy can be vassalized. Consider it done. Cool. Do I have a duchy over here? Yes, we do. So we can grant that over to this fine gentleman here. And 2 vassals go with. Cool. So no more vassal limit. Let's double check that we haven't lost any coastline. Looks good. So we need to fight this guy. This is definitely the case. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fight him twice unless we do an invasion, a kingdom invasion. I don't think that's a good idea. If we're going to do that, I would rather invade, like, this kingdom. Which is a pretty good idea. But we'll come back to that. Or perhaps, probably not this one. I think this one would be a good one to invade. Let's just do a county claim here. We're going to have to fight this guy one more time after this. That's okay. He can raise 23,000 troops, possibly more if he brings in a holy order. He probably will. So we're going to raise up our men-at-arms and our levy troops here. Cool. And we're going to raise up, currently, he didn't bring in any additional troops there. So we're going to raise up about 25,000. That'll be fine. Completely manageable there. He's sieging our location. Sure, where is this? I don't care about this. This is irrelevant. Okay. Fine. So we formed a new alliance. We'll see if that new alliance joins. We could become arrogant, compassionate, or callous. Are any of these considered virtues for our faith? No. I think we'll take compassionate then. Cool. That'll be good for our vassal relations. And we're just going to head up over here. We're going to grab ticking war score and do our normal rush at their capital from here. Cool. I would like to get a siege commander here. I'm not too concerned about battling them. I don't think that'll be a problem. So we'll head on over this direction. And just sieging over to their capital. That's our current goal. Unfortunately, we will have to fight them one more time for this county, but it is what it is. As 28,000 troops should be fine. Cool. Nosewise made a friend. And this siege will be done in 20 days. Sure, we could learn Scythian. Why not? How old are we, anyway? We are 13. Okay, that's fine. We're going to head down and start hitting their capital county here. No problem whatsoever. And then we'll hit their capital barony as soon as this siege is done, which will be very, very soon. Cool. We're only at 38% war score. We'll see if we get the captures that we would need to finish this. Hello, private army. Max number of men-at-arms regiments and can recruit house guards. So, house guards, if I recall correctly, are heavy infantry? Yes. Are they better, though, than our Varangian veterans? They have a little bit more toughness. They don't do as much damage, though, and our Varangian veterans have better pursuit, whereas the House Guard have better screen. I would rather have the Varangian veterans, I think. So that does mean we can recruit another unit of men-at-arms. So what do we want here? I feel like more Varangian veterans or more armored horsemen. Statistically, the armored horsemen are mostly better. And they counter archers, which I think there are... The AI does use a lot of, like, crossbowmen. Although crossbowmen do counter both heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. Awkward that they kind of counter each other. Yeah, I think we'll go for the armored horsemen. Bump that straight up to size 12, and we'll let that regenerate a bit. We're not going to raise that for this war. Cool. So we'll wrap up this, and if we have good captures here, we'll end the war, but we may not. We did capture them. Fantastic. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. All we need now is this county, and that is everything that is truly coastal, not counting rivers. There's some rivers we can make our way up, but that's everything truly coastal west of India. Beautiful. Once we have this, of course. We don't have this county yet. So, in terms of our kingdom invasion, I do think that this would be the correct kingdom invasion to do. We would be able to take this county as well. And this would give us a great jumping off point, as well as throw a big wrench in the alliances out over this way. I feel like that's the way to go. So we could declare this now. But we do have those armored horsemen that need to reinforce. I think I'm going to wait until our armored horsemen are reinforced. We can come in over here and continue to work on some of these upgrades. So that gives us a little bit of something to do anyway. These are all level 4 castles now. Cool. These ransoms are acceptable because we want the prestige. We want to work up our level of fame for sure. This one's not acceptable. He is a vassal, after all. Okay. Cool. So as soon as our men-at-arms are recovered, I do want to declare on India. That's for sure. And we gain quite a lot of prestige from this. Cool. We are negative in our faith right now, which is kind of funny. But let's see here. We've got a little ways to go on these armored horsemen. That's for sure. What's our education focus? Learning. That's okay. Learning is fine. Checking in on our innovations here, we'll have Royal Armory in 12 years and Cranes in 9? Sure. Okay. I think I'm ready to declare this. We're going to launch a kingdom invasion. And this is what we're going to take. Because we will get the kingdom, we will not have to hand out these counties. They will be de jure. So that will be good. At least I think that's what's going to happen. Hopefully. If we have to hand them out, that's fine. We can always get them back de jure later on. And we will drop a rally point here in Socotra. We'll raise our men-at-arms there. That'll take 4 months. And we'll raise these guys. So they've got like 44,000 troops right now. And now they've got 55,000. This is going to be a larger war, to be sure. But that's okay. We do need a new steward. That will be this lady. Cool. We're going to raise up around 60,000, and that should be fine. What is this war that we just entered? It's just ticking war score. I think we'll ignore that for the time being. We've got a much larger war on the horizon here. If we need to raise some secondary troops or hire some mercs to deal with that, we can. It's not a big deal. But for now, we have ticking war score, and we'll try to ignore it. We do need a new marshal. That will be this queen. Cool. And like I said, we're going for 60k here. That's 75k. That's enough. So apparently we could get a crush on our vassal here. And she would no longer be our friend. She's nothing but a good friend. Fantastic. It's always good to be friends with your vassals. So that'll be fine. We are going to land here. Siege this direction, and then take stuff over here, head out, and hit their capital. That's the plan. So off we go. That said, it is about time to put a cut in here. And this does seem like a good opportunity to do so before this war really begins in earnest. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will launch our invasion of the tip of India here. And it'll be great. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.